quickly show you my everyday getting ready skin, makeup and hair. First of all, of course, I washed my hair and I normally start with my skin. While I'm doing my makeup, I let my hair naturally dry. So, and first of all, starting with hydration, and I'm currently using Advanced Snail product by Cosrx. I'm applying it onto my face, and I already did that. Then I'm using this balm for my under eye area. So these two I did already. Then I'm applying this enriched face base by Bobbi Brown, and this one's such a game changer, especially because I have very dry skin. It's all-in-one moisturizer and primer, and it preps your skin so good for foundation and makeup. This was actually one of the products from my Goodie bag. So I applied this, and this one for my under eye area. I also prep my lips with just a simple lip balm. Next step is a foundation, but I'm actually currently using this product, the Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen 50 SPF, and I love that one so much. So it's like an SPF cream, but it's tinted, all in one. One of my friends, Emily, she was recently at a Vinader event, and she kindly gave me a couple of products to try and apply it on my skin like this. I think this is genius. So this one is done, and I don't like too many products on my face. That's why I use not that many. And then, so like SPF is done, light tint is also done, and then, oh my god, this one is so cute. It's time for this product. It's foundation stick by Bobbi Brown in the shade Alabaster Skin. And actually I use this one just to cover my redness spots here, 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 and it's absolutely perfect for this purpose. Also here, because for some reason my skin on this spot is always bluish and I don't know why. And then just no, and then I'm blending this with my concealer brush. This. Next step is blush. I'm currently using this Flirty Peach. So blush is done. And Golden Dew highlighter. This here, 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 and here. Next step, brows, and I'm using this new by Kylie Jenner. So not too much to avoid white flakes. And then eyes. First of all, I cover my lashes like this because they are so straight, unfortunately. Always straight, so I need to use this every time. Mascara also by Kylie Jenner. Probably I'm not doing this perfectly because I'm looking into the camera, you know. Oh my god, it's bad, sorry. That this mascara is so, you know, juicy and gives a lot of color and volume. And now this lip balm, tinted lip balm by Bobbi Brown again, in the shade Bare Claret. It's so comforting. And sometimes I also paint some additional. My new one by Bobbi Brown as well in the color Cacao. So, and that's basically my makeup. it's not that complicated at all, because I don't have so much time normally. And now we are starting to prep my hair, and here I'm using actually only one product. And this is Olaplex number 9 Bond Protector. It protects, softens, and improves manageability for all hair types. And it's heat protection up to 230 degrees, style memory, detangling, satin shine. Yeah, and what I really love about this product is that my hair looks very shiny. It's just the best. And as you can see, my hair is 50% dry. That's why I love to do my makeup first. So my hair is 80% dry, I would say. And now I start to section my hair like this. And now I do my usual PhD work and just curling my hair like this. And I need to do this everywhere. So it doesn't need to be perfect, it's just for, so I don't want to have like real curls, but just this wavy effect, like my hair is not just straight. Something like this. You see the difference? Yep. And now this side. And it's also very important that your hair is still a little bit damp, like 10% is perfect. Yeah. And then I need to do all the hair like this. So, and now it's ready. Sometimes I also like to brush it, and afterwards I'm doing hairspray over it, but today I want to leave it like this because I love the curls. And then I'm using this in Basic Bubble Spray, Extra Shine, Halt Dry, and just spray all over my. Yes. And that's basically it. I'm ready, and now I'm heading to the city center because I'm meeting a friend of mine. She's also a content creator, and we'll do some content together because the weather is just adorable. Bye. Hello everyone. I completely forgot to show you what I'm wearing today, and it's actually one of my favorite outfits for spring and summer, and the hero of this outfit is my absolutely favorite stunning blazer from Fabric. It's this gorgeous pistachio color. No, I think it's more like a pistachio ice cream color, and it has this absolutely amazing precious cute belt here. So yeah, oh my god. And then my other stories: simple tank top, my white black Zara jeans, and my Gucci mules. And here my favorite jewelry pieces. This necklace is from Pandora, these you know already, and my APERÇU sunglasses by Christina. I love them so much. And my salmon bag. You can see that. The sun is shining and I'm not sure if you can see everything, but I hope you can. The weather is so beautiful, and as you can see, everything is in full bloom. Oh my god, look at this. This is just a dream. I can't believe it. 19 or maybe even 20 degrees already. It really feels like summer because everything is turning green, everything is blooming, and it's so warm, and I'm wearing only blazer. So guys, hello. I came back home and I changed quickly to something more casual, you know, and then I went to the post office because the package I have been waiting for some reason was delivered to the post office. So I went there, even though my husband was at home. Anyway, I picked up this package and I'm so excited to style this new accessory of mine, and I will show you this right away. So these are my new sunglasses. The packaging is, as always, so beautiful and stylish. Let's see. I have been working with APERÇU. Oh my god, they have changed the case. It's leather now and it looks so chic. So let's see. Oh yeah. Yes, girl. I love how they look on me. They're just so chic, so minimalistic. I think, oh my god, sorry for my hairstyle. It was kind of like rushing to the post office, and oh, my hair looks not that bad like I thought. This is just what I wanted. I have been working with APERÇU for many years, and this collection was designed by Blanca, a very stylish and absolutely amazing influencer. I follow myself. You know, she's so positive. I love her energy and her style in general. That's why I was even more excited to feature these sunglasses. So they are, like I said, this kind of minimalistic 90s style. I think they are very similar to the sunglasses that Carolyn Bassett Kennedy, of course, was wearing, and you know, it's kind of cool at the moment. Very happy to wear them and to style them as soon as possible. And as you may know, I have so many APERÇU sunglasses. I think 5, yes, at least 5 pairs, and I love all of them. If you're following me on Instagram, you have probably seen that I love them and I wear them all the time. They are always handmade and the quality is very good. They always sit perfectly on my face. They are so very comfortable. So yeah, these are very high quality accessories. As always, I have a discount code for you and the links are below. After the post office, I quickly stopped by a grocery store to pick up some groceries for dinner today. I want to do something spring again. This time I'm thinking green pasta because I want to try this new kitchen machine that I recently received from Bist. I want to do this, you know, green pasta sauce. I think this would be just perfect for a spring dinner. And I have a couple of recipes on my Instagram for a green pasta, but I think I want to mix them and make just, you know, my own twist on it. And I will also roast some pasta. I also want to roast some salmon for me and some chicken for my husband as on protein. So let's cook. So what we have here, some lemons, big leafy kale. I love leafy kale. They are so aesthetically beautiful. Then some basil and some frozen blood spinach. I have some chicken prepared and some salmon. I will cook salmon with some salt reduced soy sauce and maybe some agave. So yeah, let's cook it, baby. On Wednesday, because honestly Monday and Tuesday I was at home working on my media kit. I was actually planning only to update it, but unfortunately I ended up redoing it completely because I just realized I don't like the style anymore. Only the information was outdated, but also the whole look and feel. So I just decided to start it over, and this is actually what I have been doing this past few days. It was honestly intense because it just took so much more time than I expected. I thought I can do it in one day, like on Monday it will be ready, but yeah, unfortunately it took so much more time. And yeah, Monday and Tuesday were very intense. Monday was like waking up, breakfast, working on it, lunch, working on it, dinner and rest. And on Tuesday the same, with only one exception. I went to my workout in the evening, and after it I was just done. So yeah, but today the life starts over and the weather is just beautiful. I woke up today feeling very good. I made myself some pancakes, and now I'm at the city center. Not at the city center, but completely opposite side of the city. I'm catching up with a friend of mine. They're going to a new place. I'm heading to the event of AI sunglasses. I think it should be pretty interesting. So, and I'm taking you along, of course, like always. And this is my outfit of the day. So today is just crazy. I was at this event in the morning, and there, oh my god, now it's raining. It's getting even crazier. So yeah, I was at this event, and there I met a girl who works for some social media agency, and she kindly invited me to the event where they're watching the Devil Wears Prada with a collaboration with Tangle Teezer, and I was like, oh, of course I'm going. Didn't have any plans for today's evening. Oh my god, this rain, it will ruin my hair. So yeah, I just came home, quickly changed. The problem is that me and my friend, we were, oh my god, this rain, we were already planning to go and watch the movie on Thursday. So I just asked if I can bring +1, my very beautiful friend, and it worked out. So we are going to the event now, and I'm meeting her at the subway station. I am running. I'm actually not that late, so I have a couple of cool minutes to walk, just like a normal person. Okay, so I'm so excited. It's like a really cool coincidence because, you know, today is Tuesday, and my friend, she normally works on Tuesdays, but for some reason the universe is telling us to go to this event together.
Check. I think you're somewhere in here. And this is like a flower. Yeah, I would like it too. Thank you.
Looks pretty. Now try it. 8:30 and yes, I'm crazy and I have a workout so early in the morning after yesterday's party. I don't have any headache, thank God, so I'm feeling really good, I would say. And my ring says that I had a very nice sleep. My sleep score today is 86 and it's even better than the day before. I slept for 6 hours and a half and 1 hour and 40 minutes was my deep sleep, so it's very good, but with 7 tosses, which is actually my problem, and I need to somehow fix it because I have so many tosses every night and it means that my recovery is bad, and so it affects my my sleep quality. I want to track this one down. It's just such joy. Actually, this is good that I'm starting this day so early because I have so many things to do and I will be at home around 9, so this means I have the whole day ahead of me. I think I need to do a lot of stories and a couple of posts. I need to upload a reel and also maybe 1 or even 2 posts about the last events. This is my plan, and also of course I need to cut for YouTube, so it's pretty full. Hello guys, today is another day. Like I promised in my previous vlog, I want to quickly show you my Bobbi brown products at this very cute little soft pink makeup bag. So let's see what's in there. First of all, this vitamin enriched makeup base, all-in-one primer and moisturizer. So this is basically a makeup base. It smells really good, and to be honest, I had no idea this existed until the event, and this is actually their bestseller, and now I understand why. This makes your makeup look so flawless and redefined. You should absolutely try it. It's just one of those products that elevates everything you put on top of it. Like I said in my previous vlog, the senior makeup artist from Bobbi Brown, she did this makeup look on me and I really liked it, and I just wrote down everything that she used, and one of the products was this base, because you know I have this very dry and sometimes my makeup looks a little bit flaky and I hate it. That's why I don't like so many products on my face. So yeah, and she just did this makeup on the event with this base, and then with this blush and highlighter. This is Flirty Peach 50. I just luckily got it in my goodie bag. It's really nice pinky tone and it's a little bit shiny. It's not too shiny, but it looks so fresh on me. I really love it. Yeah, this is their new product. And then this highlighter in Golden Dew 10. It looks like this, but I will show you right, I don't know, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. It's a very beautiful light golden tone. I think it's so cool for the summer. Their best-selling lip pencil in the shade Cocoa, and it's really beautiful color, so good. Next, a lip oil in the shade extra blushy, Bare Peach, in the shade Bare Peach, and it's so hydrating. I love it. Brilliant Moonstone, I suppose this is the shade, and it's basically pencil eyeshadow. Just here. So, and she did this like in the corner of my eye like this, and it looked so beautiful. Now I did this kind of bad, but I think I need to practice more. I think I need to do another eye as well. I don't know how they did this product, but it always feels so pleasantly cold. I think it's very beautiful for going out, for your holiday, for some important occasions. And the last, no, not the last, this lip balm. This is basically one of my favorite products and I use it every day. It's in the shade Bare Claret. I shared it already with you on my Instagram. It's this very, very natural soft color. You see? It's very, very soft. It's perfect for everyday hydration. And another shade is called Bare Cherry. It looks very, very red, but it's actually, it looks very red, but it's also very soft. You see that? Yeah, and I love it very much. I use this one and Bare Claret like every day, depending on my mood. If I want to look a little bit more red, like pinky, I would even say pinky, but I still look very natural, or this beige Bare Claret. This one I actually bought for myself recently because it was not in my goodie bag. This was the only product that Syria used on me, but it was not in my goodie bag, so I just ordered it online. It's called foundation stick, and it looks like this. It's very, very handy, and it's perfect for like under eye area, or maybe here, because I usually have some redness around my nose, and it's perfect for this purpose, just to cover some spots that I don't like on my face. It's actually foundation, but I use it exactly for that, and I love it. It's in the shade Alabaster Skin. Yeah. Also in this makeup bag, got this very, very cute keychain, and it's actually the pocket mirror. So yeah, it's cute. I also received a collection of products from Kylie Cosmetics a little bit earlier. You can see everything and how I use it on my Instagram, and it was actually my full look, my makeup look for the Devil Wears Prada event. The other product that I want to recommend, I've been using the Beast blender for 3 weeks already, and I think I'm ready to talk about it. What I really love about this blender is that it comes with a different size cup. A smaller one for things like spreads or sauces, and a larger one for smoothies, for example, or shakes. This actually makes a big difference because if your cup is too large for what you're doing, the result will be bad. I also have a NutriBullet for 4 years, I think, and I still love it, and I still use it. For example, for things like, you know, pate or hummus or nut butter, anything dense. But I always wanted a second blender just to separate the purposes. Honestly, it's just a personal thing. I just couldn't get used to this thought that I'm doing pate and my strawberry shake with the same device. So now I have both, and it just works perfect for me. So I would say if you want to cook something heavy, like I said, like pate or hummus or nut butter, then just go with NutriBullet. I want to be honest with you. But if you want something compact, aesthetic, just for your everyday smoothies, shakes, or a quick pasta sauce, then Beast is perfect. Actually very cool because the cap is so aesthetic. I even use, I thought I will just show you. So for example, this one I just use not only for my shakes, but also like for shakes it will be like this. So it's for your smoothies, and I also use it just for my water intake. Like this, I can track how much water I drink, and yeah, it just looks pretty on my desk. I love it. Sometimes I just do a smoothie, my normal protein smoothie, and I take it with me to drink it after my workout. So you can just close it like this and take it with you, or there's also a cover like this, so you can even hold it like this. And what is also really amazing, you can just close it if you did more than you expected, close it and into the fridge. And there are 3 different cup sizes. Unfortunately, the 2 other ones are in the dishwasher. More things I wanted to tell you. It's also not sponsored. This is something I bought myself recently, and I will show you this on screen because I don't want to show some underwear in the camera. So yeah, about a week ago, me and my husband, we popped into the Hunkemöller store. I just have noticed that they changed their interior, and that the store is looking different, and it's like light and beige and color cream or something like that. And we just popped into it, and I immediately fell in love with this set. It looks so beautiful, so feminine, and at the same time sexy, but it's still wearable for everyday life, and I think it flatters any body type. And you know, like I always say, a nice underwear, this is something only you know you're wearing, but and your boyfriend or your husband or your lover, but it completely changes how you feel. Put together, confident, pretty, and I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels different. I think it's pretty powerful as well. The last thing, I promise, it's a couple of H&M products that I purchased myself recently, and the thing is, I gained weight. I never thought this can happen to me, but I gained weight, and jeans and trousers, everything that I have, they are so tight on me. Lifting workouts work. So yeah, I ordered two just classic smart casual set in 2 different colors. First of all, I ordered this one in this coffee color. It's called mushroom color, but I don't like mushrooms, so for me it's coffee color. And I just was so surprised by the quality and by the fit. I decided that I need another one in cream, and I love it so much. It's just your perfect smart base for summer. It's just your perfect workwear, or actually any occasion wear when you want to look put together and you just don't want to overthink. You just hunk it on and you're ready. So yeah, more about this 2 sets on my Instagram. There you can see how they sit on me and everything. What I also wanted to tell you is that yesterday was so crazy. So my day started with the Davines event. I forgot about Davines product that I also wanted to show you quickly. I was at the Davines event. Davines is a sustainable Italian haircare brand. I was kindly invited to their event in Munich, and the location was so beautiful and they organized it so well. We had lunch, we had drinks, we had get together, a product presentation. Everyone had an opportunity to have a consultation on their hair type and their products. So after consultation, I went for these 2 conditioners. This line Momo is for moisturizing your hair if your hair is dry and dry like mine. The collection that is suited for dehydrated hair, and it's with an apricot extract. And this one is for damaged hair. So I want to switch between these 2 so I can cover my different hair needs. And I got my hands on these 2 products. It's from the Sue collection, and it's an after sun hydrating hair and body wash. You heard it, hair and body wash for women. I never heard about something like this before. It's so cool because it's usually something for men, you know, because they are doing everything with one product. I wish I had something like this, and now I have. So yeah, it's after sun line. Like, it's perfect for your holidays in the sun. For any hair and skin type, it's like holidays, like your summer holidays by the sea. This is Protective Hydrating Milk for Sun Exposed Hair, the movie on Thursday, and we already bought the tickets. So I was kind of like, I felt really bad because like I accepted this invitation even though we planned to watch this movie together. I just asked if I can bring her with me, and she said, so of course she asked about who she is, what she's doing, and I said she's a photographer, and yeah, it worked out and we went together, and it was so cool. We both were very excited there and we had so much fun. It was such a great time together. There were also a lot of influencers from different countries. They came in groups from Spain, from France, from Czech Republic. Oh my god, this was so cool. And there were so many different activations. Alexa von Harder was doing the catering, and I love Alexa von Harder. She's very popular in Munich. She does cakes and pastries, and yeah, she's very talented. And yeah, everything was great. And also what I wanted to say, that we were watching the movie in this, I think, in the most beautiful Saal in Munich. Whoever will be in Munich, or you live in Munich and you want to go to this exact Saal, it's called Club. So when you are purchasing the tickets, you need to see that it's Club. It has these red velvety chairs, and the walls are filled with books, and it's so cozy and looks so chic. I love this. Of course, the goodie bags were waiting for us, and popcorn and drinks, and yeah, we were so lucky to be there. And I will show you, of course, the limited edition Tangle teaser. So here is the goodie bag, and we've got 2 different Tangle teasers. Classic size and in the smaller size, red and black. Looks so chic. I love that it's red, and I will always remember about this day. I was actually planning to buy myself this version for my smaller bags because it looks like the big one, but it's super, oh my god, what's that? It's super compact and perfect for like mini bags, for example, for my pleats, or even for clutches. It's just incredible. Also, this really cute cookie by Alexa von Harder in the form of Tangle teaser, but I think it's for my husband. He loves sweets and cookies. I think I hear the storm begins. So yeah, I need to go now because I want to do some steaks for dinner, and my husband is coming back home soon. very pleasant to sit outside and have your coffee early in the morning. I'm sitting here only in my pajamas and it's heavenly. Yeah, it's the beginning of the week and this weekend we were very active and productive. Also, a heat wave arrived in Munich pretty much earlier than ever before. It's 9 a.m. and now it's 23, but like in general during the day it's about 30 degrees, and of course this kind of weather needs to be used properly. So on Friday I had a picnic with my girls, and on Saturday we went to do a hike with our friends, and on Sunday we went to the Tegernsee and did some paddleboarding, and it was really so cool, so funny. I hope you can hear me because I'm trying to be not that loud because I'm sitting right out. And on Monday we were just at home, just relaxing after this very active but at the same time of course very pleasant weekend. So what's the plan for today and for the week ahead? I actually have so much work to do, but first of all I need to replant or repot my plants, my beautiful hortensias, and then I need to film 2 campaigns, and I need to work pretty quickly, to be honest, because me and my husband we're going on a holiday pretty soon. I need to finish these 2 projects before we leave. And also actually a very important one, I have booked a Botox appointment tomorrow morning, and hopefully I will not skip it because I was planning it, I think, so I was thinking about it already for a year and since last summer, but I was always postponing it and like finding excuses why I don't want to do it, and I am still afraid of this procedure. But yeah, this year I think I'm finally ready. I was thinking about it like in 2025, also in May, in the beginning of summer, because you know when summer is coming there is more sunshine and everyone is frowning more. Like I said, I think this year I'm ready because I can see it on the pictures and on my videos, because like you know I'm filming a lot and I see myself from the different angles and like in 3D, you know, and of course when I'm looking into the mirror like straight and the light is good, like for example now maybe you're thinking why is she even planning to do this, because she has a really good face, and yeah, when you're looking at me straight and the lighting is good, everything looks perfect, but there are a lot of different angles that I don't like about myself already, and yeah, I think I'm just ready, and my lines are getting more visible and I don't want to ignore it. Yesterday evening I was reading different threads to understand what people think about Botox, like their personal experiences. To sum up, I can only say that 50%, approximately 50% of all people saying that this is the best thing, and the other 50% think it's the worst thing. You know, it's very complicated, it's very individual. You just need to go there to see how it works for you personally. Of course, very important, your doctor, and it's like 90% of success. So yeah, and this is actually the reason why I haven't done it yet, because I was not sure about the doctors, and recently I've got a recommendation and I think this will be okay. It's very complicated, so I think I just need to try to see, to understand, otherwise I will never know how it works for me. So yeah, hopefully everything will be okay and I will keep you posted, of course. Now I want to talk to you about something really important to me, and it's my well-being. I'm kind of at that age when I'm thinking more about my stress levels, my recovery, and just about my overall health. I just feel like when I was 20 I didn't feel so much pressure from the world and I was just feeling better overall. Maybe it's because of age, I don't know, maybe because of something else. We are all aging, it's normal. But I just feel like I'm reacting more sharply to different kinds of situations than before. And of course my first step was more sport. That was 3 years ago, and now sport is a big part of my daily life. It's a habit, it's just non-negotiable. But still, even with sport, I just wanted to understand my body a little bit better, my feelings, my anxiety levels, and I just want to feel a little bit better overall. So, and this was exactly the moment when I understood I need some gadget that will track my health, my recovery, my sleep, and all that important markers. And I used to have different types of watches, like sport watches, fitness trackers. I had Apple Watch 2 times in my life, and also Mi Band once. The thing is, they never really worked for me because of 2 reasons. They were always sticking to my hand. My arm was always kind of sweating, if that makes sense. Also as well, you need to be charged like your phone every day. And also maybe for someone this sounds silly, but for me it's very important. Watches never matched my style. I always ended up not wearing them at all. Yeah, and in the last couple of years there is this very popular gadget everywhere, the smart ring. And when I was reading my last Glamour issue, I saw this ring in the health gadgets and lifestyle section, and it's here, Tracker Ring Air Phone Ultrahuman. it's exactly my ring here on my finger. It was just a coincidence. I discovered this ring in this issue, and then I've got this amazing opportunity to try this ring. Like I said, it's an Ultrahuman ring air in the color gold, and I've been testing it for over a month now, and I'm ready to tell you everything. This ring is designed to optimize your personal well-being goals. Let me start what I think, especially compared to other rings on the market. You pay once and that's all. All features are available after the purchase. Everything is available right after the purchase. No monthly payments. I personally don't like the idea of buying something then keep paying for it like forever. It's a big one for me personally. Next, it's very beautiful and it just fits perfectly into your daily life and style. You can wear something formal and the ring just looks chic. I'm a big fan of Monica Vinader jewelry, and like 95% of my jewelry is Monica Vinader. So this ring, its color, its gold color, just matches perfectly with all the jewelry that I have. So the ring matches absolutely perfectly, which is very important for me as well. As I said, for my everyday style, I want to wear something that doesn't ruin my style, like Apple Watch, sorry. So, and no one would ever notice that this ring is a health tracker. They have, of course, different color options like silver, so it would work perfectly for everyone. So you first receive this cute little sizing kit set to find your color and size. So here are all the colors they have. I also love the silver one. It's perfect. It looks like just, oops, it looks like silver. So, and yeah, you try different sizes, and you sleep one night or 2 nights into different sizes you think work better for you, and you need to check if it's comfortable and it doesn't fall off your hand during the sleep. After that, you submit your size and color and you receive the ring itself. The reason why I love it, it's super lightweight. I was always worried about this health rings, well-being rings, that they are like heavy and thick and bulky and wide and things like that. And this one is just so lightweight and comfortable. You just need to try it yourself. And yeah, I think this finger is the most comfortable one, and you really forget that you are wearing it. And now, of course, the most important part, the features. You can understand your sleep much more better. Different sleep stages, sleep quality. For example, I noticed that I have so many tosses during my sleep, like 15 or 20. For the first couple of nights, it was over 20 tosses. And I was like, what? Which means that I was not sleeping very deeply and calm. And one of the reasons that I found out for myself, that I was having coffee and green tea or matcha quite late during the day. Like, for example, I really used to have a cup of green tea in the evening, like at 11 p.m. and I was thinking that it's really calming, like I'm reading my magazine or I'm watching some series and I'm having my tea before I'm going to sleep. And I honestly thought it was fine, but clearly it wasn't. And you know, since I stopped, and my sleep is more calmer and deeper. And it's just one example. It's my personal individual situation and everyone will have different results. Next one is women's health tracking. The ring tracks your skin temperature and can tell you more precisely when you're ovulating, for example. If you're planning to have a baby, it's very useful, but even if you are not, it's just really nice to know a bit more about your body. Caffeine window information and notifications. I really love this feature. The app just tells you when you can and when you shouldn't have your coffee, means depending on your wake up time and going to bed, and it's individual for everyone. Activity tracking. I know many people, I heard many people saying smart rings are not great for your activity tracking. It's more about well-being and sleep. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. For example, like I told you before, we did a hike on weekend, and on the way back home, I just opened the app. It was already asking me if I did some activity. There was a time frame, and it was exactly when I did the hike, because it was detected from my heart rate, and I just confirmed it and I chose the activity type, and it showed me approximate calories that I burned during that workout. For me personally, it's more than enough. I just want to see the general statistics about my activity and understand my recovery, which it does amazingly. And the last but not least is stress tracking, of course. This one is really interesting to me. For the ring, I always thought that I'm stressed like all day long, but according to my heart rate data, my stress levels are actually not that crazy as I thought. And honestly, you know what? Just knowing that made me feel so much calmer. It's really helpful to see when you're actually stressed. What kind of situation triggered it instead of just feeling anxious all the time. To sum up, I really recommend this one if you want to know your body better and track your well-being and recovery. And I think this is so cool, and it's perfect for women who want to look always chic without any bulky watches, sporty watches. I'm sorry, if you have some sporty lifestyle, I can totally understand, but I am not, so for me it's a big deal to have this very beautiful ring. And I also want to show you the packaging quickly. It's very minimalistic, so it looks like this. I would say it looks pretty much like Apple, really Apple style, I would say. So here is the instruction, and here was the ring, and here you also have your, oh my god, what is that? A couple of stickers, and here was the charger, and I can show you the charger right away. This is the charger. It's on USB-C. It was without this one, so it's from my iPhone. It's also very minimalistic. Yeah, and that's basically it. And of course I have a discount code just for you, and the link will be linked down below. Oh my god, my hair is so long already, you see that? And it's so dark and long. I missed this. See, it feels like I'm like 18 again. And since we were talking about jewelry, I want to quickly show you a couple of new pieces I received from Monica Vinader. I love Monica Vinader so much. It's my favorite jewelry brand, hands down. So first thing I picked up, these really cute everyday earrings. As you know, my go-to daily earrings were this chunky Daya earrings, and I still love them very much. But I wanted to have something more supple, a little bit smaller than Daya, delicate but still visible. These are exactly what I was missing. I have two options, something more chunky and something a little more formal everyday. I love both. It's just nice to have something to switch in between. Next one is this absolutely beautiful necklace that I picked up specifically for my holiday coming up, and I think it's going to look so beautiful with a nice white bikini and all the sea views behind me, and I think it will complement me so good. Last but not least, this amazing bracelet called Heirloom. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, I love it so much. I've been eyeing this one for such a long time. I finally got it, but unfortunately I picked up the wrong size, so it needs to be exchanged. So unfortunately my battery died. It's interesting if you can see the difference between iPhone camera and my Canon. But yeah, like I said, this wonderful heirloom bracelet needs to be exchanged, and I'm waiting for it, and hopefully I can get it in time for my trip. Everything is linked down below as always, and I think that's it for now. I need to get back to work, and we will catch up very soon again. Whew. Good morning. So today is day X, and yeah, I woke up early, had some yogurt for breakfast, and first of all, oh my god, where is my face? So first of all, I'm catching up with a friend of mine, and then I have an appointment. Still a bit nervous, honestly, but hopefully everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And yeah, I have no makeup on because I should. What I'm wearing today is my cute little sweater from Fabric, and I think it's perfect for this a little bit chilly summer mornings. Also my old red Zara dress, which I absolutely adore. I have been wearing it for 5 years, I think. And my Golden Goose sneakers, they look super cute. We'll catch up soon after my appointment. Feeling okay? It was not that bad. So hello everyone. Today is the second day after my Botox treatment, and I think I'm ready to tell you everything about yesterday, and so everything about my experience. It was not painful at all. Like, it was 100 times better than I expected, and you can believe me because I'm a very sensitive person, and I was really scared, and it was not painful. It was only 3 injections here, center, right and left, and you just feel these little peeps and also a feeling that something is being injected, but it's not pain. It was only like 10 or 15 seconds in general. What I also want to say is that the consultation was amazing, and we discussed everything, all my silly questions from the person who is doing it for the first time. and the doctor, she was very kind, she was very friendly, and I felt very comfortable from the beginning. And I think it's very important when you're doing something like this. So what she told me is that my lines here were quite set, and it was the right time to do it. And she offered me 2 options: regular Botox or baby Botox. And to be honest, I was leaning towards baby Botox as a beginner, but after discussing everything, we decided to go for regular. 2 reasons: because I'm always on my phone and I have so much screen time with my career. She said it's better to go for the regular, plus it's summer, and with the sunshine and heat, she said Botox gets destroyed faster, and if I want, I can do baby Botox in winter. And she also mentioned from the beginning that I will probably need to get forehead done as well, maybe in a year, because with my active expressions. What should you expect right after the procedure? First of all, you get these small bumps here from the injections, and they go away like in 30 minutes or something. You should stay up straight for at least 4 hours, or better even 6 hours. No laying down or no leaning down, and it's very important to avoid any side effects. There can also be a light headache, but I didn't have one. In the evening, if you had your procedure in the morning, in the evening you can already wash your face and do some simple moisturizing skincare. The first night you should sleep only on your back. Again, you can sleep also on the side, but to avoid any side effects, it's better to sleep on your back, at least the first night after the procedure. Honestly, first 48 hours are the most important ones to avoid any side effects. To sum up, I think the most important thing is to find a good doctor. That's honestly the only thing that matters. I can really recommend to ask your friends or friends of your friends who have done this procedure and is happy about it. It's better to go to someone who's proven, and yeah, I think this is the most important advice I can give you. And if you're following me on Instagram and also living in Munich, I can really recommend you my doctor. Just write me on Instagram and yeah. Hello guys, I'm picking up the camera on Saturday and it's still very warm outside, but a little bit cloudy because, you know, bad weather is coming back to Munich, unfortunately. Yeah, from Monday we have a lot of rain, and unfortunately it's not going to be as nice as last week. So today, me and my husband, we started the day very slowly because it's Saturday, and we went to a nearby cafe in our neighborhood to have some breakfast. And after that I came back home, I quickly changed, and then I went to the city to meet a really nice girl I know from Instagram. She's also living in Munich, and it was really lovely to meet her in person finally. We went to Orno and I had some matcha, and we had a really nice and long chat, and then we just went browsing, like we popped into Zara and did just a little bit of window shopping. She's an absolute gorgeous girl. She's working at My Teresa, and she's just so inspiring and successful young woman. I'm really glad that we finally met. Yeah, and then she showed me a really nice place called Dorothy, and it's so beautiful. If you are in Munich, you need to put this place on your list. We had their special house Dorothy Spritz, and yeah, I really liked it. So, and then I just came home, and here I am chatting with you. And what I want to do right now is to show you all of new bits and bobs, and I want to start with a couple of pieces for the home. So, and I want to start from this, from Lilysilk, and it's actually not sponsored because, oh my god, what is that? So yeah, it's not sponsored because my husband purchased them online himself. Actually, the package just came, and I just thought, why not to unpack it with you. Let's start with this one. It's in the color Lily White. Oh, it's so cute. So it looks like this. Of course, I need to iron this, but the material, of course, is silk, and it's super soft and nice. I actually already had one pillowcase from this brand because a friend of mine gifted it to me. So now recently my husband just got into this idea of more silk in our bedroom, and I love it. So we decided to start with pillowcases, and then later we will move on to a full silk set. He also ordered a natural white one. Yeah, this one is exactly like mine. It's in this very beautiful white color, just classic white. So yeah, it's kind of expensive, but Like I said, we started with pillowcases and then we will just gradually buy more and more. In case you didn't know, silk pillowcases are genuinely better for your skin and hair because silk is much smoother than cotton, so it causes less friction, which means less slip creases on your face and less hair breakage. So I think it's totally worth investment. Next is my purchase from the amazing brand called Charo Ruiz. It's also not sponsored. I purchased this dress for myself, by myself. So the story is that I've been in love with this brand, I don't know, maybe for 5 years approximately. Charo Ruiz is a Spanish brand and they are known for their very beautiful feminine and floral dresses. I've been dreaming about a dress from Charo Ruiz for so long, but the problem is their dresses are very expensive. Like one dress is about 500 euros or even more, and I like a specific style, specific model. I was trying to find this one on Vinted or on other websites, but it was always like not the dress that I wanted or still very expensive, so yeah, I just forgot about this. But the thing is, with my holiday coming up, I was planning my outfits and the trip, and you know this feeling when the trip is coming and you want to buy yourself something new, something cool. When I want to buy something but I don't know what exactly, I just have this really nice habit. I always go to my note called wishlist, and in this wishlist I have different sections like my summer wishlist or my winter wishlist or home pieces wishlist. So now I just went to my summer wishlist and I saw there this Charo Ruiz dress, and I was like, okay, maybe I will try to find it now, like just checking, and just went to their website to have a look, and somehow I landed right in the middle of their this mid-season sale, and I typed in the model I loved and it was on sale. The problem is, and color wasn't my first choice, but the price was so low, so I decided to go for it and just see how it looks on me and just how I feel when it arrives. And guys, I just got the package and I am absolutely in love. It's just summer perfection. Of course, I love the cut. I was dreaming about this dress because I really like this kind of, you know, form of the dress when it's stitched in here, and you have this. I even love the print. I wasn't sure about this, you know, butterflies and like this floral theme, but it's so beautiful in reality. I just love everything about this dress. Just look at this. Oh my god, I love it so much. Just look at this. It's so beautiful. The quality is amazing and it feels so, it's so flattering and supporting, you know what I mean? Maybe the light is not the best. I love the print, I love the cut, I love everything. Just super cute. Maybe you can see the color here better, but I don't know. Yeah. What I also love about this dress that it has this. It has these little straps here, and you can do like this and like this, and it's like another option of wearing it, and I love it too. It's just empty. For today I need to get ready because I'm going to this DJ Solomon performance on Königsplatz today with friends, and I'm thinking maybe I'll wear my new dress, but I'm not sure yet. I need to check the weather first, because if it's cold it might be just jeans and a nice top. Sorry, I also forgot about my Botox update. Today is day 3 and it looks like this. You can still see these lines, but in general they're better than before, and I already love the result. And it's really hard to do this. I still can do it, see? But it's getting harder every day. It's so cool. I really think that this procedure is so nice. I even feel how my how this area of mine is getting. Thinking this dress, and I also checked the weather and it should be quite warm, and I love it so much. It's so beautiful, and I decided to pair it with my Golden Goose sneakers, and I also changed the laces a couple of days before, and I think it looks so cute and so summery. And then my beige jacket, and I completed this look with my Prada bag, and I think it looks so nice. So yeah, and I'm ready for tonight. Was a lot, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Everything I mentioned will be linked down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. It means really a lot to me, and see you in the